The Town Hall, I'm not going to be see. Oh no, let's see if these wall breakers has to drop this rage to open up this compartment. The spray trap! Oh no, does we still have the king platform, drops a minion there. Perfectly timed to help take that down, but no more spells.
Look at the Hog Rider!
Look, he's going in.
Little Hog Rider's coming in to help as well, but that multi-target Inferno is burning up fast. 10 seconds left, 4% left to deal.
Oh, can he get this?
Billy gets going down. 5,
it's gonna be
4, 3,
wow!
1.
What an attack! The air defense, the multi-target Inferno. He has another freeze and haste in the bag. Can he get through this? Ladies and gentlemen, Linane might be getting another 3-star for MCES.
When life gives you lemons, you make Linane turn him into a 3-star. The balloons are unstoppable.
Does he have enough to get through this one, Woody?
He'll make it toward the air defense. A big old Seeking Air Mine comes out. The air defense goes down. The last drop from the balloon gets the job done. And those are two really healthy-looking E-Drags. I think they might have it in the bag.
Oh my goodness, this one's gonna be really close. Can he get it with about 55 seconds left in the raid? The E-Drag doesn't have much health left. It needs to take out this multi-target Inferno. The Grand wanted, it's looking like a 3-star from 1.
Excitement from the Nova team, jumping up and down, knocking the pillow off their chair.
Root on for your favorite. Here it goes. Who is gonna win the first ever Clash of Clans World Championship?
The first attacker for Nova Esports in this tiebreaker round will be UZP. Fresh off a 2-star 91%, followed up with a 3-star strike, this Queen Charge Hog Rider master is looking to start things off strong for this Nova team.
He's looking to come in with the Queen Charge Hog Riders here, dropping the king up on the top side. Nova is attacking first here, meaning MCES will have the final attack if it comes down to that. I wonder if that's going to play a huge role in the award here to determine who's going to win it all, Woody.
He's so skilled with this one strategy and uses it nearly every time, and it works almost every time. UZP makes it look easy as pie. Here we go with the charge from the top. Only drops one healer, maybe checking for some air mines on the backside. Takes down those air skellies, and they will start to make their way toward that town hall. First star will be easy to grab for UZP. Pulls out a few more troops from that clan castle, and will have lots of range to clear them out before moving in to the key defense.
Now the Queen is going to be working on this clan castle, drops the poison on the Lava Hound and the archers. Hopefully the poison will be able to last through the pups that come out. Maybe let's look to see what he's going to drop. If he's going to help clear them, the Queen might just take it the whole time. And then we have just under 2 minutes. There is the top side archer to help that Queen there. Let's keep our eye on where this Queen's gonna go. These healers look to be maybe in range of this town hall. I don't know if she's gonna get there. There's some wall breakers. Are they gonna open this wall in time? The town hall activates and the wall does actually open. He's gonna open the next compartment here too. This is looking pretty good, Woody, if he can charge here and keep this Queen alive.
He'll be able to get the Queen onto the enemy Eagle artillery if he can keep her going over on the left side, but he spent so many spells to get her active. Now that enemy Eagle artillery and the Archer Queen are going to be within her sights, but he's going to choose to deploy the Hogs a bit earlier. Doesn't want to run out of time. He's already spent half of his time on this attack in stage 1. He needs these Hogs to go at lightning speed to wreck the rest of this base. 50% 2-star is good, but 3 stars is what he's after.
Look at that Queen under the rage, going to be able to take out the backside multi-target Inferno. Grand Wardens follow these Hogs through. They're going to be able to heal through this multi-target Inferno here. Still has another heal and that free spell. Look at this. The Queen is on the outside. This is looking really good for Nova to kick off game number 3 in the grand finals. What do you hear?
Nova Esports! UZP pumps his fist, confident that 3 stars are in his sights. They're going to be cashing in on their first strike, and UZP is going home happy. Whatever happens with the rest of this battle, remember that UZP started off right for Nova.
What a way to kick it off. They started off at a 3-star right there with the Queen Charge Hog Riders. What a pressure hit. He comes through in the clutch.
Momentum swings back to MCES. not happy with a 3-star hit to start things off, but they've got a few tricks still left up their sleeves. We'll take one quick look at the replay as we see an Archer Queen boosted to maximum capacity, tearing through the enemy Archer Queen, and a multi-target Inferno on the backside. Super high value for UZP, and an expertly designed attack.
Able to take that one down. That was against Senti's Bh6, which is the closer of MCES. Now we have the lead-off attacker, Hugo Stiglitz, and a 93% average destruction, and he knows this is the last attack here in the Clash of Clans World Championship for him. If he's going to be able to help MCES answer the call, it's the moment, and it has to be this attack right here, right now, Woody.
No fright from the Frenchman. Hugo Stiglitz attacks quick off the bat right on this corner side. He's going to try to take down this Town Hall early on to give that La Lune assault on the back end a bit more clearance to not have to worry so much about that Town Hall with the first star already claimed. He's got 19 balloons, holding on to those 5 healers a bit longer to try to see if he can grab Seeking Airmine and keep them under protection, but looks like it's not going to be necessary this time, Carbon.
Looks like the Queen's going to be walking towards the bottom side here. Maybe she might loop into the Town Hall. I'm not going to be see. Oh no, let's see, these wall breakers has to drop this raid to open up this compartment. The spray trap! Oh no, does not open the compartment. Now the Queen's going to go over to the right, and she's going to be able to help grab that Town Hall, but he wanted the Queen to go left and maybe go for that multi-target Inferno. He's going to have to adapt on the fly, has to drop potentially some balloons for the multi once it locks onto these healers to keep the Queen alive and going through the core here, Woody.
These healers are not happy about their Queen passing off into the wrong direction here. Wall Breaker's not going to give her the in that she was looking for. Still, though, he's getting some decent value off of her quick strike onto the Town Hall. She'll try to make her way into the interior of this base, but with that multi-target Inferno firing away at those healers, they're going to be in a tight spot.
Looks like he was able to freeze that multi and get the wall break in. Is the Queen gonna loop in? Yes, the Queen's coming back around. What a beautiful adjustment here on the fly, keeping these healers alive. And now it's not looking too bad with the Queen going to the core, still has her Royal Cloak. He's gonna have to fly these balloons around because there's only about a minute and 10 seconds left in the raid here, Woody.
Hugo Stiglitz is huge and sticking it to UZP. Sends in the Lava Hound to protect these balloons. Haste them up on the backside, and that Grand Warden is looking ready to pop that ability at any moment. The big ol' Stone Slammer swoops in as well, giving additional coverage and massive damage for this attack. That enemy Archer Queen is dealing a ton of damage to this raid, though. Or, hold on, is that the attacking Archer Queen?
No,
that's the enemy.
His Queen just took out the enemy Archer Queen right here. Barely kind of traded blows right there. The Queen goes down, but now he's gonna fly through here with the Stone Slam on the top side. These healers are coming around to actually cross tank for this Stone Slammer with 29 seconds left. Can he finish this one off? We still have the King platform, drops a minion there. Perfectly timed to help take that down, but no more spells.
Look at the Hog Rider.
Look, he's going in.
Little Hog Rider's coming in to help as well, but that multi-target Inferno is burning up fast. 10 seconds left, 4% left to deal.
Oh, can he
Last
get this?
Billy gets going down. 5,
It's gonna be close.
4, 3,
Wow!
1.
What an attack!
Percent 3-star.
Burn villagers on both sides, prove the skill both teams bring to our big stage here at the World Championship as we start off with 2 triples in our very last match on the way to becoming and crowning a world champion.
Unbelievable. Hugo was able to adapt on the fly, started this lava. Let's keep our eye on this Grand Warden. He pops the ability and clips this Queen right here to protect her. Look at that. Queen staying alive through this Grand Warden ability, be able to take out the enemy Queen on the back end. They traded blows. They both went down, and Hugo stepped up and got it done in the moment when he needed it.
They got knocked down, but they're back up again. It's back to the Nova side of the map where L Period will have his chance in the ring. This P.E.K.K.A. Smash expert has got 2 2-star hits so far in this finale and wants to close it out with his first triple.
LP is looking to come in with the P.E.K.K.A Smash. They've been doing a lot of Grand Warden walks all day, and it looks like they're doing it again right now. Let's keep our eye on this. Grand Warden has to take out that multi-target Inferno that you see is closest to him before he drops any of the P.E.K.K.As or bowlers, because he needs to set this funnel properly. Then we have the Wizard being dropped right near him, a balloon to test for some Seeking Air Mines, and this is going to come down to patience. If this Grand Warden can make its way in, might need a rage spell for this area, then he can loop around towards this Town Hall and then make his way to the core near that Eagle Artillery.
We never saw very many P.E.K.K.A Smash into Hog Rider hybrid attacks during the qualifiers, but it's become one of the more popular strategies at the Clash of Clans World Championship. It's that sort of innovation which has earned 3-star strikes for many of these top teams and could give LP once again the lead for Nova.
He is keeping his eye on it, does drop this rage spell to speed up this Grand Warden through this section to help take out the cannon, and then there is the multi-target Inferno. I don't know, he's not going to it right now. He's dropping the P.E.K.K.As and the bowlers, but these healers are getting hit. Can he adapt on the fly, maybe try to use a rage to grab it? But he has to keep these healers alive, and he won't have the healing through the back end here. But unfortunately, now the Grand Warden will not go for it because he's gonna act as a support hero and a support unit moving in. He has to pop the Grand Warden. Through the Town Hall. There's the jump. Can he make it to the back end here, Woody?
Those healers are feeling the heat. Not only an Inferno Tower, but an air bomb goes off right on top of them. Double Seeking Air Mines have taken out 2 more of them, and it looks like this ground-based push is facing quite a bit of difficulty. 2 more multi-target Infernos on the backside of the base, and then a massive Tesla farm pops up on the right side. LP facing a lot of difficulty, but he's not done yet. Sends in the Stone Slaver to deal with the Tesla farm, and it still has that last heal spell to try to keep these hogs going.
He has hogs coming out of the Stone Slammer. Hogs are coming from the left side, meeting up. He does have that one more heal spell, like you mentioned, dropping it right there near the Wizard Tower. There is that top side multi that we were talking about. The Grand Warden was supposed to pick it off, but I don't think he's gonna have enough space to make it through these final defenses here. This Queen is still up with about 38 seconds left. Hang on.
Count these P.E.K.K.As out,
Wait,
though.
there are P.E.K.K.As. I didn't see these P.E.K.K.As that are still in the raid here. 32 seconds. Does he have the cleanup? Can he get this one, Woody?
I don't want to count him out just yet. He's also got a couple of balloons to add over onto the top left corner, but that multi-target Inferno deals a ton of damage really fast. It's locking onto all the balloons and the Hog Riders now. That's a ton of drops. The multi stands. Cleanup is not going to be possible with so many layers of walls to get through, and these P.E.K.K.As are going to get a super high percentage 2-star, but a couple of buildings will still stand. Tryhard's defenses have been cracked, but they didn't crumble.
It was that multi-target Inferno that was supposed to go down in the beginning to the Grand Warden, which unfortunately did not happen, and we saw right there was the reason why it stopped the attack from getting a 3-star. So unfortunate. Now it gives MCES a boost to come in with Linade hitting at a 98% destruction. Can he answer the call? What Hugo just did with the triple for MCES.
LP punctures that base and drops a punctuation mark, but it's the period, not an exclamation point. Linade is gonna be coming in once again for MCES. He's got the chance to pull ahead now, but even a really super high percentage 2-star would not be enough to come over the top of Nova with that 97% we just saw from L period.
Yeah, the Queen wants to charge here, and as it looks like a Sui Lao doesn't have any healers. Maybe this Queen can grab this Town Hall and pop the ability before the Clan Castle comes out. He wants to poison that to slow it down. Get ready for the Queen ability. There it comes. Pops it. Hopefully these Skellies don't stop this Queen. The Town Hall should go down. It does perfectly right there. And hopefully the Queen does not pop this Hound. Shouldn't right there. Should stay alive. And it's looking pretty good here. He has to have something in the Stone Slammer to take care of the enemy Queen, because there's no skeleton in this composition.
This MCES Nova show match is gonna see one more repeat of the qualifier performance. We actually saw MCES and Nova face off in, I believe it was July, when MCES picked up a win off of Nova's 99% 2-star. They got one more star last time, and it might happen one more time here. We're really enjoying the show, but of course there's also a ton of mining on the line, and the title of World Champions. Linade is gonna be sending in a big old clone spell to support this Electro Dragon balloon strike into the core of the space, Carbon.
Look at the E-Drag killing the enemy Queen right there. clone spells used actually on the balloons flying with this Grand Warden. This is looking really strong. Look at all these balloons popping the Grand Warden Eternal Tome. He's gonna have to move through this back end multi. He freezes the air defense, the multi-target Inferno. He has another freeze and haste in the back. Can he get through this? Ladies and gentlemen, Linane might be getting another 3-star for MCES.
When life gives you lemons, you make Linane turn him into a 3-star. The balloons are unstoppable. The biggest force and most leftover troops I think we've seen in almost any attack. High fives all around with plenty of time to clean up. MCES pulls ahead with 6 stars total.
Wow, now Nova's gonna have to answer the call. MCES going back-to-back triples. Hugo starting it off for MCES, and now Linane with the Electron. Beautiful job with plenty of time left, over 30 seconds, and that is going to give another 3-star to MCES.
MCES is back, and their eyes are locked onto the trophy and onto the World Championship title. But don't forget, on the Nova side, we still have the biggest hitter yet to come.
We certainly do. That's right, Renee, but let's take a look quick at that replay. The perfect timing on that Grand Warden Eternal Tome protects so many balloons soaring past the center of the base, knocking down these multi-targets and wizard towers like they were nothing to laugh about. These Tesla farms on the backside have been so difficult to crack through, but with an overwhelming force of balloons, Linane had it easy.
Now we have XC of Nova coming in. He has to answer the call. Can he do it? He came close in the previous match. I'm gonna see if he's gonna be able to do it for Nova. They need it in this situation because MCES got the 2 triples back to back. This is game number 3. Everything is on the line. Months of preparation, years of practice have come into this moment right here. This war, game 3, is the final one. It all comes down to these final attacks.
The fool knows more in his own house than the wise man in someone else's. So if you can't predict that, CC, make sure to bring troops that can knock down whatever is inside. Dragons are a fantastic way to do that, and XC has brought 7 of them to this raid, backing them up with 2 Electro Dragons and Renee's favorite, the Baby Dragon. If you need help on how to train your dragon, XC might be the guy to ask. Let's just see how he uses them in this fight.
He's using the Queen to Sui into this air defense and grab that multi-target Inferno. Beautiful wall breakers used right there on the multi-play. Is the Queen gonna go in? Has to pop the Queen ability early. She does go in. I don't know if he needed that ability. That might have been an accident. He wanted to probably get this and help set this final, but does get the cannon right there. And here comes the Dragons on the top side, Woody.
Dragons spreading out on the top left, and Electro is gonna chain lightning through the top right side of the base. This is a huge air attack, and it's gonna get a lot of value as they pull the CC out and start to get that splash damage, knocking them down. XC makes it look sexy as he makes his way toward that Town Hall, about to get the 1st star, and the 2nd to follow soon after, activates the Town Hall and uses that Eternal Tome to protect all the troops right on top of it. He's got 2 multi-target Infernos and 2 air defenses on the backside.
Dragons are flying through with the E-Dragons over on the right side. Drops the bats on the bottom side.
What?
Wizard Tower, they're coming in. Can they take it down? There's a 2nd freeze. We have to keep our eye on that Wizard Tower on the down south, but he uses the Ice Golem. Can he distract it? Not in time. I don't know where it's going to be targeting, but these Dragons are flying in, taking down the bottom corner AD. If he can make it through this Eagle Artillery, Baby Dragon down on south, but this Wizard Tower here might take out these bats as they're flying through. We have a topside Wizard Tower. It's going to come down to time with a minute left. Does he have enough dragons? Oh my goodness, which way are they gonna target this? Archer Tower's locking onto him. Plus this Grand Warden, 1 more dragon left, and oh no, there's 2-point defenses. Archer Tower's left up in this raid here, Woody.
The last dragon goes down, and there's a lot of cleanup left to do. XC finds his way through the entire interior of this base, knocking down nearly every structure protected by walls. On the outside, though, all we have left is this Baby Dragon and Grand Warden to try to burp down the few remaining structures. It looks like we might be able to reach 90%, but not much more than that. You're right, Carbon, that the last Archer Tower is going to be the bane of this Grand Warden's existence. He'll stab it down real quick, but with time ticking away, Nova will still be a bit behind our French foes.
Yeah, the percentage is still really high, but with MCES 2 3-stars on the board, Nova needs to answer with one themselves, but a 91% 2-star there, or actually right there, unbelievably. Unfortunately, not gonna get the 3, and he's definitely disappointed right there. He knows he needed to try to help Nova step up, but here we go. Try hard, looking to add another 3-star. He unfortunately was not able to get the 3-star in the previous war, game number 2, but can he get another one here that he's been doing all weekend in game 3?
He's picked up another 5 stars on the stage today to add to those he earned in the first 4 wars on the path to the grand finals. And now he wants to deliver the killing blow against Nova. 2 3-star hits from MCES and just 1 so far from Nova means that this match is MCES's to lose at this point. He's gonna send in the Baby Dragon along the bottom to get a bit of funneling done and use that Barbarian King P.E.K.K.A combo to take out some additional structures on the bottom left, giving that Archer Queen a perfect path into the interior of the base.
Now the King is gonna provide perfect tanking for this Queen, but hopefully she goes into the multi. Doesn't look like it. She's going up to the top side Tesla farm. Oh no, what he's gonna do, he's gonna have to adapt on the fly here. He still has the Stone Slammer, pops the Queen ability. Can she go for that air defense? She does, but the Teslas might stop her, and the Expos, no, the 80 stays up. So now he's gonna have to think about something else because that multi-target Inferno was supposed to go down from the Queen charging in. That Tesla, you have no idea where the traps are because these are fresh attacks, fresh bases that you don't know what to expect here.
That's exactly right, Carbon. Now, he didn't get that multi-target Inferno with the Archer Queen, but he does have a follow-up here using that Stone Slammer instead. He's gonna lose quite a bit of these balloons, but triggers the Tornado Trap, triggers some of those Teslas out on the back end. He doesn't really have to worry too much about, like, surprises at this point. He just has to worry about, oh, I don't know, an Eagle Artillery, multiple air defenses, a multi-target Inferno on the top and left side of the space. There's still a ton to get through, but at least there's no more surprises left now.
Wait a second, but the balloons are not going to this town hall here. Are they gonna go and skip the town hall? Oh no!
They over the town hall, and we might be seeing our first 1-star hit in this war.
Oh no!
Exasperation from the French MVP, as it seems like 3 stars is not going to be possible. 2 stars is going to be too far to reach.
This is going to give Nova the perfect opportunity to come back. You would never have expected something like that. You would love to see something to at least lock up that 2-star town hall. But that gives Nova the chance that they were looking for. Look at them fist bumping right there. They are in shock. They did not expect MCES to get a 1-star in the grand finals.
The lucky man has nothing to worry about, but there's no luck this time for Tryhard descending into the depths of the Cave of Montesino. He now faces his biggest fear. Just a 1-star hit from MCES means Nova has the perfect opportunity to turn it back around. They have both used 3 attacks though, and they'll be tied at 7-7 apiece. So with a relatively high percentage, MCES is still in it. But wow, what a way to throw away those first 2 triples. We've really got a ball game now, don't we, Carbon?
It could not be any closer right now because Nova does have the 3-star, and that brings it back down at a 69% too. And here, ladies and gentlemen, it's all tied up.
Tryhard, he had delivered so often here on the way to the World Championship Grand Finale. And now the big fail with a 1-star, something we didn't saw so far here on main stage. And it could be a critical one.
Take a look at the replay as those balloons intended for the town hall path over and beyond it. Sometimes you go above and beyond the Call of Duty, but this time it wasn't what Tryhard needed from those balloons. You need to get the 51% destruction or deal damage to the town hall in order to activate it and convince those defense targeting troops like balloons to go after it.
Not only was MCES up on the stars, but now they dipped below on percentage, so it is completely swung into Nova's favor at this point. Oh my goodness, if you thought MCES was running away with this, that's not the call, because Nova is coming away, and can they answer with one attacking right here?
It might be the case. Let's see Juan as he goes in one last time. Picked up 2-star hits from his last 2 matches against MCES, using P.E.K.K.A Smash into Hogs and then the La Lune hit. Now he's going with mass E-Drags, totally switching it up against Hugo Stiglitz now. Let's see how he starts things off. It's gonna be a queen charge from the top, but no healers to support her. Just gonna try to get, I don't know, maybe do you think he was aiming for the multi in the top? I'm not sure what this queen is gonna do.
He's just gonna try to set the funnel for these E-Dragons. Juan is one of the best E-Drag attackers in the game, and he's gonna try to get it done, have this Stone Slammer move up and grab that multi-target Inferno, go from the Wizard. Wait a second, is it not gonna go there? It's gonna leave the multi up. Out comes the Dragon. E-Drags are gonna go, poisoning the enemy Dragon here. Keep your eye on where they're going. It's gonna come down to the Chain Lightning and the value that he's gonna get. Town Hall is activated. Pops the Grand War Eternal Dome, locks up the star right there. But now we have to keep our eye on, can he push through the rest of this base and help Nova get the even a greater advantage?
Air Sweeper in the interior is gonna start trying to push back, but Juan says, no way, Jose. He's got the free spell to shut it down, keep those E-Drags on target, chaining lightning throughout the entire interior. He's got 3 multi-target Infernos, check that, 2 multi-target Infernos, wait, check that, 1 multi-target Inferno left to worry about as he finishes off the key defenses here. He's got still 1 air defense up on the top side, but 3 stars seems within his grasp, Carbon.
MCES definitely was looking really nervous right now. Can Nova keep the consistency and get the next 3-star? They're looking, they're smiling there, has a handful of E-Dragons. Where are these balloons gonna be going to? There is the Tesla over at 3 o'clock. They might split in different directions or just go to this Archer Tower. But if there's enough balloons to get through this Archer Tower, make their way to this air defense, only 2 more E-Drags in here, flying around. Does he have enough to get through this one, Woody?
He'll make it toward the air defense. A big old Seeking Air Mine comes out. The air defense goes down. The last drop from the balloon gets the job done. And those are 2 really healthy-looking E-Drags. I think they might have it in the bag.
Oh my goodness, this one's gonna be really close. Can he get it with about 55 seconds left in the raid? The E-Drag doesn't have much health left. It needs to take out this multi-target Inferno. The Grand Warden, it's looking like a 3-star from Juan.
Excitement from the Nova team, jumping up and down, knocking the pillow off their chair. They've done it. Juan picks up the 3-star and gives Nova a dominant lead.
Unbelievable. Juan steps up in the clutch in game number 3 to give them the advantage. And MCES is not only down by that triple, they're down by overall percentage. So MCES has to 3-star or hope for something to go completely wrong. But we're looking at Juan's attack that helped get this 3. The E-Drags went into the core. Stone Slammer gutting it, flying through here. And he had enough E-Drags to finish it off at the very back of the base. What a beautiful attack when everything mattered and it was all on the line here.
Persistence is key for Nova Esports, the team that made it to the qualifiers more than any other, but only just barely on the last chance was able to get their ticket to the World Finals. Having been down in the first matchup against MCES, they took round 2 and are poised to take round 3, but there's still 2 hits left. MCES got 2 triples to start this war, and they might sandwich it with 2 more on the back end.
Don't count MCES out just yet. They have Arium, one of the best attackers in the game, coming in with the Queen Charge Lalo. We need this for MCES if they're gonna help try to get closer to Nova. Queen's gonna be down. We're gonna try to maybe see some, we don't actually have any wall breakers. It's just gonna be a Sui Queen to get a ton of value here. And then the Stone Slammer, keep your eye on that clone spell, potentially to clone up the balloons and that E-Dragon to gut the core. He's flying in, drops his test balloon, finds a red air bomb. What he's looking for is the Seeking Air Mine. Drops the Stone Slammer. It is way faster. He finds finds it right there to let that Stone Slammer get a little bit longer and get a little bit more value through here.
Nova fans gaze across the stage, and when they see Arium, they are fearing him. We have got the Stone Slammer to drop that Eagle Artillery and a Clone Spell immediately afterwards to keep the pressure on. Loses a lot of those balloons to mines and getting them heated up by the multi-target Inferno, but still a nice stab at the top side of the space. Stage 1 of this attack has gone well for Arium. Will stage 2 follow up for the win?
He sent the balloons on the top side. He keeps freezing them. Are they going to be able to go back up to this multi-target Inferno? They're flying there. He's got balloons on the bottom side. Grand War is flying towards this Town Hall. He's got a ton of balloons on the left and the right. He's got to make his way towards it, pop this Grand War Eternal Tome to protect him, and then finish over on the back end, Woody. This one's going to be really close. There is the Rage. Keep your eye on this Grand War Eternal Tome. Can he make it through here?
He's not close enough to the balloons to get him that Eternal Tome. I don't know. He might lose some of them.
Oh,
the Town Hall stands once again. What is happening? Another balloon makes it in.
No, he goes down
with the last. Finishes it off.
Whoa, just barely. The death of the balloon gives MCES just the breath they needed to hang in there. Wow, was that so close? But the percentage, they need to try to add as much percent at this point, and it's going to come down to Nova and their leader, the best attacker they got, Way, is going to be looking to close it out. But Arium at an 89, going into the 90% hit right here. Oh my goodness, just the death of that balloon gives the MCES a breathing hope, because if that did not go down, it would have been a 1-star and devastating in game number 3.
Heart rate up to 1,000 here on the stage as MCES shows some nerves here in the World Championship final. And now it's all over at Nova. They can take it here. They could become the first world champion.
Take another look at that trophy. We've got only 2 attacks left in this war before our world champions will be crowned. Once again, MCES came a hair's breadth away from getting another 1-star hot off of this lava balloon push. Still, that last little balloon made all the difference, and these last 2 attacks could very well make the difference as well.
Absolutely, it's coming down to the final attacks for Nova and MCES. Way coming in with an average destruction of 92%. The leader, the captain, wants to close it out. A 3-star here gives Nova the championship, and they will be walking away the winners in the grand final here. But it's gonna come down if he can focus, and he cannot leave that Town Hall up, which we saw happen almost a second time for MCES, Woody.
A 3-star 100% and a 2-star 97% were Way's last 2 attacks. Can he do it one last time? This is it. All the marbles on the table. Shove them all in. Nova's final hit could give them the victory they've sought for so many months. A back-to-back World Finals finish in Clash Royale and Clash of Clans 2019 would make Nova Esports the undeniably dominant presence.
Unfortunately, the wall breaks did not open up that wall, so now the healers are getting hit right here, and he has to freeze this multi-target Inferno again, and the Queen's going for the other wall, not even the wall that's been damaged, so he's going to lose the push into here. I don't know, he's going to have to pop the Queen ability to at least grab the enemy. Oh, wait a second. There's archers. This Lava Hound's gonna protect the Queen. I don't even know if he's gonna grab that enemy Queen there, Woody.
That Queen is very interested in denying Way's assault on the base. Multi-target Inferno burning up the attack, and it's not looking too good for Way in this first stage of his hit.
The Queen is under rage, was able to
She goes down! Way's Queen falls, and Arium's defenses have held up. The 3-star will be super tough to pull off at this point.
Yeah, the Queen's down, but at least he was able to grab the enemy Queen there, so he doesn't have to worry about that firing on his troops. But at this point, he needs the balloons to fly in, help activate this Town Hall. He's not yet there. He's only at 40%. He needs to be at 51% for that to activate. He's flying through. He needs to either damage it. This is going to be close. The Town Hall is active. He freezes it. Get ready for the Grand War Eternal Tome. The balloons are flying around here. The Stone Slammers making their way through. Get ready for the Grand War Eternal Tome. Town Hall's locked up. Here we go. Moving to the back end of the space here, Woody.
Even without a 3-star, it might be possible for Way to pull far enough ahead that MCES cannot catch up on the percentage game. Even with the triple, Nova is trying to get every single building they can, while MCES hopes beyond hope that they can keep standing. Air defense and multi-target Inferno in the backside are going to be good, but it might not be enough to deny them the 3-star.
Oh my goodness, look at this. The balloons are still moving to the back end. That 86% right there, they're all standing up. They're all cheering because they know the percentage is going to be in their favor. Even with that star advantage, they're going through in the 90%. Even though losing that queen early in the raid, he was sweating, but he didn't. He was focused there to help finish that off. And look at that way smiling for Nova here in the grand finals.
It's all but said, in fact, that Nova Esports will become your Clash of Clans World Champions. We have one attack left from MCES, but it's impossible for them to catch up at this point. Nova are going home with the trophy and the big prize.
Unbelievable performance right there. That unfortunate 1-star from Tryhard really hit hard right there because it could have come down to this last attack for Sinti to have a really good opportunity, but he's gonna still try to finish it off with a 3-star. Can he do it for MCES? They've come so far, they've trained so much for these moments here. Using the king now on the outside, is gonna come in with his favorite attack strategy, the one he's best with, the Sui Mass Hogs.
It's a lot better to be able to say you lost on percentage than just to stars. And MCES, as finalists in this first World Championship, will be looking to continue the storyline as we proceed into the next year of competition. The best way to do that for Cynthia would be to put up another 3 on the board and stick it to those Nova foes.
He's looking to come in with the queen down here, wall breaking into this to grab that town hall. Ice Comb's leading the charge, but it's running all the way around. Oh no, out comes the clan castle with the lava hound, the balloon and the archers, and there's the expo that's hitting this queen. So he's gonna have to wait and be patient before the queen can grab that town hall. Doesn't even look like it's gonna happen. The queen's got the burn ability through this lava hound when it pops. When he does pop it now, but that town hall is gonna stay up. There's no way this queen can get there. She's probably gonna hit it and actually activate it right there maybe.
Demoralization and destruction of his troops. Cynthia unable to knock down the town hall seems to be a consistent problem for the MCES team. They'll be able to follow up with 41 Hog Riders to hammer their way through this base, but the defenses are going to be nigh impenetrable. Look at that. We still have all 3 multi-target Infernos standing. The Eagle Artillery right next to that queen in the center of the base. It's going to be a super tough one for Cynthia to get what he's looking for.
Yeah, at this point, he's trying to maybe send some Hogs. He needs to get the percentage. Hogs are coming down south, and he's going to save onto that Stone Slammer and come for the Town Hall at the very end because there's no other way for him to lock onto it in time with Hog Riders since they just go from defense to defense. Ignore the Town Hall if it's not been damaged or if activated after percentage. Now the Queen's in the core, keeps dropping the heals. Let's see a Rage and a Skelly Spell in the core, maybe with a Grand Ward and Eternal Tome. There it is. Grand Ward pops his ability. Hogs are moving through. Let's keep an eye on the Stone Slammer. He's about to pass near 51%, but it's not there yet. They should switch targets. There it is. Moving to the Town Hall to help lock that up right there.
Knocks down the Town Hall for the 2nd star in this raid. Cynthia is going to not go home empty-handed, but with only 36 seconds left, we're very shortly approaching the end of this war, Carbon Fin.
Oh, do you look at that? The Town Hall did end up taking out the Stone Slammer. The Hogs are going through. The Queen did not end up actually going down in the core, and Nova is looking on, smiling, and they know exactly what the result of this will be. Making a comeback, MCES wins game 1, and Nova forces a game 3 here and comes through when they need it the most.
MCES comes for wool, but they'll go home shorn with this 2-star in the last war. That's all said and done. Nova Esports are your Clash of Clans World Champions.
MCES falling apart. It was the comeback, a sweep, and now a World Championship title for the team of Nova, taking it here at the world stage.
Unbelievable performance from both of these clans here. They both deserve to be on this final stage, but some unfortunate mistakes in the final MCES was unfortunate and gave Nova the fighting chance to come back, and they took advantage when they needed it the most.